5.5 inches can bring so much personality to your bag, and I am going to show you how you can do it. First, we're going to cut a strip of fabric. I make it 5.5 inches wide, but you can make it wider or more narrow. Then we're going to take that strip of fabric and fold it in half right sides together and iron it flat. Draw a line 1/4 inch from the edge and make another mark 3 inches from the edge. Then connect the top and the bottom, which creates your angle. We're then going to repeat this on the other side. These marks are going to be a guide of where we're going to stitch on those edges. We're also going to use a 3/8 inch seam allowance along the long part. We're going to leave a gap so that we can turn this fabric right side out. I like to leave about 4 inches. So when we start sewing, we want to back stitch. When we stop sewing, we want to back stitch and then leave a gap and then repeat the process. Once we're finished sewing, I'm going to cut off the excess fabric at those angled ends. I'm going to leave behind about 1/4 inch of fabric. We don't want it too close to that seam because we don't want those stitches to come undone. Then we're just going to use that hole that we left and turn it right side out. Also grab yourself something that has a sharp end so that we can get those edges on that angle pressed out. I like to use a small screwdriver with light pressure. That way I don't go through those stitches or poke through my fabric. We're going to repeat this on both sides of our strip of fabric. Next, I'm going to take it to my ironing board and press out my seams. This is going to give it a flat look as well as a neater look. When we get to that opening that we left in the fabric, we just want to align the seams on both sides, give it a little bit of a pull, and everything should line up together. We're going to iron both the top as well as the back. And the final step is just to top stitch along the edge. This is going to close that hole and give it a finished look. Then just decide how you want to style this on your bag.